Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kemba Walker.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ three-guard lineups to great effect, trading some size for skill. We'll see if the trend continues, but guys, for now, it seems that even if there's only one ball, having multiple ball handlers can be very effective.
Oh, very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Beverly in at the point. And for the Knicks, Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward, Julius Randle out there with Nerlens Noel. And it's Burks in at the point guard position. Now here's Burks. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. And it's Fournier penetrating. Pass to Burks. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Beverly with it. Now Burks defending. Beverly outside. Towns up top. Here's Edwards. There's the three. Gets the three to fall.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness. And when you watch Towns, one thing is clear. He's one of the best in the league. He gives you so much when he's on the floor.
And Burks gets it to go.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Beverly against Noel. Pass to Vanderbilt.
In the first 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Russell from outside. And another three from Minnesota. And you know, Grant, with Towns, he's arguably one of the top dozen big men in the league.
And you forget how young he is, B.A. I mean, a few years from now, he might be top 5. He has all the tools necessary to be a superstar.
Barrett can't hit. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. And here's Edwards outside. Drills it from deep. Edwards has got 6 points.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Beverly against Burks. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Take a break.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
First one falls for him. For the Knicks, Robinson comes in for Noel. And it's Toppin in for Randle. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Towns. Okogie comes in for Vanderbilt. McDaniels is checked in for Edwards. And Beasley has subbed in for Beverly. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:07 left to play in the first. Pass to Russell. Over Fournier. Russell, that's good.
Well, their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Now here's Fournier. Robinson, a screen on Beasley. Here's Fournier, opening close, and he drops it in.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Russell. His last outing, he had 18 points.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
On the wing, Burks. Back to Barrett. Here's Robinson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
Outside Russell. Beasley for 3. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner.
Wow, incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly. Woo.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And that does it for the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top, up by 6. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Excitement around the Knicks under Coach Tom Thibodeau. All-star Julius Randle explains how he's made them better.
He genuinely cares about you as a human being, as a person. He wants to see you really excel as a player, and he knows that the only way to do that is through the grind, through hard work, through putting the hours and the effort in day after day. So that's his thing. He's going to push you in practice, push you in workouts, and he's your biggest fan when you're out there on the court.
Well, we knew how demanding Tibbs can be, Grant, but that personal touch, is that something new?
No question. I mean, it's a feature of coaches nowadays. He's learned at every stop and understands it can't be all business all the time.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Barrett plays the small forward with Randle in at the 4. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And Beverly gets it to go. What is it that teams need to do at this point to keep players motivated for the second half of the season, Brent?
Well, if you've talked about goals at some point during training camp, it's a great time coming back from the All-Star break and as the season ends to remind the team of the things that you guys dedicated yourselves to doing. And this gives you the opportunity and runway to achieve those things.
And Minnesota has possession. The Knicks making their last shot. Outside Edwards. Towns a screen on Barrett. And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Randle against Reed. Walker. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
For 3, Barrett. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Beverly, the pass to Towns.
15.
Towns a screen on Barrett. The 11-footer. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Good.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Beasley. After the basket by New York. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Randle. And there's Towns on the assist by Reed. Towns has gotten his first basket of the night.
An active score. Wow. I mean, Towns understands that his team looks to him to help shoulder the offensive load.
Robinson a screen on Beverly. Walker against Beverly. Walker passes to Barrett. Over Edwards. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Barrett's got 7 points.
RJ not getting distracted by the defense closing in on him. That's a nice looking jumper. just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And we've reached halftime in this one. The T-Wolves on top, up 6. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here alongside Tibbs, and Coach, you hang your hat on defense. How can you improve on that end of the floor in the second half?
Well, we're having a hard time matching up with their threes. We have to do a much better job with our catch-and-shoot defense.
Good luck contesting in the second half.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half.
Yeah, man, this is what we were hoping for. The two alpha dogs are squaring off. And when the team leaders are staring each other down, there's extra pride in line. They're bringing out the best of each other. Down, boy, down.
And now let's take a look at our featured game tonight. At the half, an advantage for the Timberwolves.
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And time for us to sign off here at the studio.
We don't sign off, Ernie. We're still going to be here watching and analyzing the action.
Yeah, right. I'm going to be here watching while you're kicking back. And stop stealing my notes, Kenny.
What notes?
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Minnesota in the lead. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. The Minnesota Timberwolves and their sister franchise, the Lynx, under new management, or at least that's the plan starting in 2023. A key part of this sales agreement was stipulation that the teams remain in Minnesota, something that's got to make the fans in the Twin Cities very happy.
Oh, that's great news, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Beverley. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. And it's blocked by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
Outside Barrett. Here's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Minnesota has gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Pass to Beverley. Here's Towns. Fournier covering from the left block. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside Burks. Out to the wing. Here's Randall. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves. .116 left in the third quarter. Pass to Toppin. 4 on the clock. Here's Burks. Blocked.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Russell to pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Here's Okogie. Launches it. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
3 points.
Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Over to the left wing. Here's Toppin. And that one comes up a bit short.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
And here's Edwards outside. Here's Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. Towns has got 7.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass, recapturing possession so he can take it right back up.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Burks passes to Fournier. Noel with a screen on Russell. It's stolen. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup. 13 points in the game.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Bullock and Randall make up the 2 forward spots. Kemba Walker's out there with Alec Burks. And it's Gibson in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Now here's Burks. Outside Fournier. Randall on the screen. 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Gibson, no good. Minnesota shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Walker against Beasley. Here he goes, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Now here's Fournier. Misses off the right iron.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Karl Anthony Towns.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
And so it's New York with it, following the score by Minnesota. The shot by Fournier, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to Russell. Now Beasley. Let's go with a 3. Buries it from 3.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one drops for him.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Beasley outside. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
All right, thanks, guys. D'Angelo, some great basketball tonight. Talk about the winning habits this team is forming.
Keeping it simple on the offensive end, limiting our errors on the defensive end. I think that piles up. We stay solid throughout the whole game. Just simple, man. I think the simpler we keep it, the better we are as a team.
Keep it simple. What a great reminder. Thanks, D'Angelo.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.